Well, I kind of got the thing working. Sort of. I'd have to show you guys to explain. Right. Sit. Let me just. I genuinely do not know why it's like this at all in the slightest. But let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So let me go here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into a session. So let me get. Please tell me I don't have to do the whole login thing. Please don't. No. Okay, good. Good. So I don't feel like going through that process again. I was doing a bit of experimenting, and here's what I came out with. So we're gonna kind of go to Atlanta, right? Let me just. All right, turn the volume up a little bit. All right. Go to the track. And here's kind of different camera angles. Pretty nice. Ooh, hold on. Which one was it? This one. This angle right here kind of reminds me a little bit like Gran Turismo, a little bit. It's interesting. Now, gas works. Brakes work. Now, you see this right here? Down here? It's turning. It is turning. But that's mainly because in the controls, I have the preferred steering device as keyboard and wireless controller. Now, as you can guess, now I'm just going to go forward a little bit. I'm in gear. I want y'all to notice something. I'm just going to kind of have the thing forward. What's something y'all notice as I'm turning? That would normally happen for a wheel that has force feedback. You notice the wheel is not erratically shaking. Because normally, I'd be going crazy like this. And then maybe dive off into the barrier. Which I'm not about to do. But it ain't doing that. Thing is, it's supposed to do that. However, if I were to change the preferred steering device to steering wheel, like I'm supposed to, here's the thing. The force feedback is there. But if I try to turn, it don't turn. And you hear all that vibration? That's because I'm getting the vibrations. All the force feedback, technically, as I'm steering, I'm getting that from the controller. So, already things are weird. Now, this game only just came out for, for Xbox and controller. Well, this only just came out for Xbox. So, there is, of course, going to be some bugs and stuff like that. But it works for what it's worth. Like, I can steer and I can turn and hit the gas just fine. The only weird thing is, I'm not feeling, frankly, anything in the, I'm not feeling anything in the direct drive. Like, it's just flat. No force feedback or nothing. So, we could technically drive. It's just not going to be the same. Which is very weird. But it works. So at least we got that part kind of figured out and out of the way. I think that's how I'm supposed to take it. Flat. Road Atlanta is arguably one of the hardest tracks to learn. And honestly, the only reason why I kind of know it was from all the practice laps that I was doing on my laptop when I was doing Road Atlanta those years ago and did that one hot lap that I posted on my Instagram. Okay. That wasn't bad. Oh, what the fuck? What in the fuck? I was not expecting to do that. Oh, 1 minute 12.5. Okay. Okay, so it works. Kind of. So we're just gonna kind of explore some of these tracks. And, well, a lot of these tracks honestly are just revisits, in a way. As the only time I've been on Fuji was playing Project Track Day on Roblox. That's about the only time I've done Fuji. But I've yet to do it on the simulator. I've been on Jeddah a numerous amount of times in F1. Haven't touched this yet. Monza, of course, is something anybody knows. I kind of did like the little practice tutorial, and I actually put it in a tie that put me in the top 50. At least as of the release. I'm not expecting to stay there long. So, Spa, everybody knows that. I don't even want to know what that is. Goodwill, Hockenheim. Both Hockenheim have been on in that one video. Oh, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, we can bring this car track combo back. Y'all remember this video? I'm sure y'all do. What? No. You know, just for the sake of revisiting, we're going to do Hockenheim with the BMW M Hybrid V8. We're going to do it. Just because. Alright, we're just going to kind of do it in the POV that we would normally do it in. I'm going to do it either this one or this one. You know what, we'll do it like this. The question is, how's the quality on the stream? I don't have the other phone charged up, so I don't know what the stream looks like right now for what it's worth. Okay, I guess it kind of is fine. What the fuck? Why was the engine revving just now? Or is that? What's the gears? Yeah, we'll just kind of have it like this. I'll go nuts. Let's do this. All right. Let's do this. I'm just gonna kind of go slow, just so I can kind of get used to the track again. There's the apex. It's still flat. Okay, kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna need a better line. We can still technically get around the corner. I'm on the wrong side of the track. Okay, what was... Hold on. Okay, that was weird. What was that? I gotta pay attention. Hold on. Like, I'm not a noob at this track. I've been on this track thousands of times on Real Racing 3 especially. It's so weird not having force feedback, though. Let's see. Can we send it? Sort of. We can really take that... Okay. Well... That's still flat. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll definitely have to turn the steering... increase the steering ratio somehow. So I could barely get around that corner. Okay, there it is, but I just narrowly missed it that time. Okay. I kind of want to see what kind of lap time I got last time I was here. So, I'm just going to go on my channel for a second. Forget what you just saw. Alright, so what time did I get with this car? That's the question. Okay, let's just go... It'd be something if we kind of did like a little challenge and try to beat the time we originally had. Wow, the difference is noticeable. Okay, so the time I got was a 1 minute 30.416. Can we beat it? I think we can. Let me just... Okay, that can's about to burst. Alright. Let's see if we can beat that. 1 minute 30.416. 1 minute 30.416. That was a bit of a new, but... Alright, so... Alright, so we're currently sitting at a 134.9. Kind of. You know what? Let me do this. Let me restart the time trial so that we can get to the car setup. Now, Tire pressures. Chassis. Here we go. Axle symmetry. Steer lock, front anti-roll bar, front toe in. Arrow. We'll kind of keep it at 5 for now. This one I would usually kind of just shoot for 100%. Quali for delivery. Arrow. We're gonna increase. No. We're gonna decrease the rear wing a couple of notches. Fuel loads, we're gonna lower that to 25. Chassis. That should be fun. Alright, I guess we'll change that a little. We're gonna increase the springs. Oh, I love how it changes on both sides. Alright. Shoot it up. Slow bump. Fast bump. I'll kind of keep that the same. I'm just kind of messing around with the setup just to kind of... the rears... Increase that to 45. Ride height. Kind of keep that the same. Front anti-roll bar. Lower that to 12. Front toe in. Brake balance. We'll probably want more front brakes. So we're going to set this to 62%. Traction control, we're going to lower that to 3. Tire pressures, we'll kind of just keep that the same. Alright. Save. I'll just call this test. Save. Right. So I don't know how the car is gonna act. Woo! Hello. Okay. I don't know why I'm gripping the steering wheel, but... Oh, shit! Oh! Could have had me fooled. Right, so that happened. off the track. Okay. Okay, didn't spin this time. Running wide. I can carry more speed through there. Okay. Damn it. I had it. I had it. Alright. I think first things first, let's just try and keep it on the track first. So learn to keep it on the track first, and then you can really try to push. See if you can get a good time. Okay. Just keep it within limits. There we go. I need to carry more momentum. Oh, no! Ah, sent that bitch. Okay, should be able to gain time in this upcoming corner, though. I just got that corner there. Man, I need to focus. Okay, getting ahead. Okay. 6/10 up. Okay. Did not need to make that correction. Oh, shit! Body damage. Ugh. Restart. Okay. It's not bad. At least so far. It ain't bad. The car does feel understeery though. So, uh... positive is in and negative's out, right? Is that how it is? I think I might need to change the toe. Because I think that's what's really going to help. If I can just get that wheel to turn a little bit more so I can get around that corner. So, right. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to look this up. Right, so... toe in versus toe out. Okay. It doesn't hurt to look stuff up. Proper wheel alignment is crucial for optimal vehicle dynamics. One critical aspect of wheel alignment is the toe setting, which can significantly impact a vehicle's performance and safety. Drop that out. I don't fucking need that. Okay. A wheel alignment that is not properly set can lead to uneven tire wear, reduced fuel efficiency, and compromised handling. As we explore differences on out. Okay, let me do this, actually. the thing. Wait. Alright, let's go back to this. I think what we're mostly looking for is positive versus negative. Positive versus negative toe alignment. Okay. That's all I needed. Negative toe or toe out is the front wheel pointing away from the center line of the vehicle. Positive toe is the front wheel pointing inwards. I definitely need this BMW to be a little bit more responsive in the front, so yeah, alright, it's usually recommended that it's up to -5, so that's toe out at the moment. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to increase the toe in on the rear by 0.1. I'm also going to increase the camber just a little bit more in the front. So we're going to change that to like 450. Alright, just going to raise the right height back a few clicks. The damper I'm just going to leave alone. Traction control feels good, at least for now. Let me go back. Chassis. Alright, let's look at the rears. I'm just gonna increase the rear camber by a few notches. I'm also gonna increase the spring on this one too. Did it even save it? Did it? So, right, let's try this again. So our current best is a 135.9. Now, just the fact I'm really about to spend this much time just trying to beat an old time that I spent hours trying to beat. I'm just going to have the controller on my lap so I can kind of feel the inputs. Ugh. Okay, car was sliding a little bit, but we're good. Alright, did a little drift. Toe does. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, we're currently ahead. Whee! Full 360! Oh, okay. We got it. I'm breaking myself here. Come on. Let's just get an official lap. Get my sounds up. This is hard. We're on a mat lap. Ow. I was pushing so hard for a 132.6. Ugh. Let's at least take a look at that replay, though. I ain't gonna lie, I've been at this. I was at that one for a minute. Replays. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna wait for that one. Right. I think, just for the sake of it, let's do a quick session. Hold on, session settings. Delete, race, grid start. Now it's 6 hours, but we're gonna do like a 30-minute race. And I'll just do 2 extra laps just to see. Damage, shield usage, tire wear. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see what a night race looks like here. So we'll start it at 2. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but we'll set it to November just because. Okay, let's turn that on. Let's see what a 30-minute race looks like here. We're about to see what a multi-class race looks like. Okay, that was not what I was hoping for. Single player, quick session, session settings. Gameplay, drivers and cars, grid, drivers 12. Right, here we go. So we got 3 hypercars up front, 2 BMWs, and a Porsche. And then the rest of the grid is GT3. This should be fun. This is beautiful. Okay, hold up. Just imagine if the World Endurance Championship did visit Jeddah, though. For fuck's sake. okay though. I wonder where. Alright, there it is up there. Sounds like I'm catching up. This is definitely one of those what if kind of scenarios, though. Okay, didn't hit the wall this time. Just gotta try and clean up my lap. That was perfect. I swear Jetta just lets you dial in. It's crazy. Oh boy. Well, sun's coming up. That's cool. Ow. Fucking hell. Yo. The floodlights are out. Oh, that is cool. I was so want to go back and look at this replay again. Ah. I bet. I gotta say though, this is neat. Oops. Ow! Damn! Oh. Yeah. I gotta say, that is neat. That is very neat. You can flash your beams and the AI actually gets out of your way. Unlike in Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione. That's neat. I gotta say, that's neat. But, yeah. That's Rennsport. Do multi-class racing. Got so many cool liveries, especially, like... I gotta show you the liveries for a second. Hold on. Craziest ones. One of them being this Hypnosis. This actually moves. And it's the same thing for the BMW, too. That mist is moving. You see that? This is some Susano type livery. I like this on the Mercedes though. The Hypnosis on this one is that's just cool. Porsche, got those. BMW. Got this cool octopus looking livery. Ford Mustang has got this and this. I really like the glow. And these are just all the cars that currently have a separate livery. That's neat. I like this one. Arctic Warrior. There's nothing special about that one. And the Aston Martin really reminds me of Mercedes AMG Petronas, though. That is cool. Yeah, that's Rennsport. Whole time I was driving with no force feedback to speak of, so that's probably going to get fixed in a future update. But we're definitely going to touch on this game a little more. This thing has a registry where I can enter leagues from this game. Official contests, if I went here. And this even has its own app where I can look at a list of different competitions that it does have. Now, my next day off will likely be on the 27th of next month. $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, these are cool. There's really some potential here. Once I get to grips on how this works, then yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think it will. I may just play Rensport a little more than Assetto Corsa, and it's just to kind of get to grips with it. But of course, I'm still gonna do Assetto Corsa. Obviously, I mean, how could I not? But yeah, that's Rensport. I do hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you guys like what you saw, feel free to subscribe, like, all that other crap. You don't have to, but there is potential here. So, looking forward to it.